Good afternoon, everyone. It is me, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I'm here to talk about the whole Jennifer Holliday, to give my thoughts on the whole Jennifer Holliday inauguration performance, confirmation, and then cancellation. So, if you've been following the story, she was scheduled to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, and he will be inaugurated in, I think, 7 days, I believe, or 6 days. And, for President-elect Trump's inauguration, she was scheduled to perform. And, at first they weren't sure. Then, they confirmed that she was going to perform. And now they're saying that she has canceled the performance. She's not performing. So, here are my thoughts on it. Am I glad that she canceled? Yes, I am. I read her letter that she wrote. And she basically was like, I owe it to my GLBT fans, the community. They've supported me since the beginning, pretty much. And on one hand, I'm glad that she said yes. Like I said, I'm glad, or excuse me, I'm glad she said no. But on the other hand, I'm like, okay, but it shouldn't. But at the same time, I'm thinking it shouldn't have to take an outcry from a community that has been marginalized for years for you to cancel. I think as a woman of color, as a black woman, you should have canceled. And you know what? Let me not even bring race into it. But even as a person who believes in just equal rights, who believes in doing the right thing, you know what I mean? Like, all money ain't good money. So it's not even about being black. It's just about being a person who stands up for the right thing. You should have canceled based on that. And so I feel kind of slighted, really. I feel like it's like, okay, well, because basically the letter read like, well, my gays are basically saying, like, the gay people, the gay community is basically saying, like, girl, don't do this. And if not, you won't have a career. And in translation, I need their money. I need the gay community's money. They've been with me since the beginning. They've always supported me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to go out and work. I wouldn't have a job, blah, 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 blah. And all that, and although that may be true, you shouldn't have to use a community. It makes me feel like she's using the community, basically. And excuse me. And I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I mean, because, I mean, personally, I wouldn't agree with a person whose fan base happens to be black. That's like if it was John B, right? And John B, let's just go with that. I'm just using it as a really bad example, But let's just say John B was scheduled to perform at the inauguration, and he confirmed and said, "Yes, I am singing, or I'm doing whatever I'm going to do." But then he releases a statement and says, the black community has supported me since day one. If it wasn't for them, and it's like, okay, so basically, you don't mind using us to get a coin. This is more about, okay, well, if I do this, I'm not going to get the respect and the money that I'm used to getting. So it just makes me look at her kind of funny. Like, I know that maybe that wasn't her. I hope that wasn't her intention. And I'm going to say this. I do thank her for listening and for basically saying, like, and for doing the right thing. And I'm pretty sure she struggled with that because, let's be honest, it doesn't matter how high you are in the echelon of whatever it is you do. We all want to live well. We all want to be, in a place of stability. Everybody does, including myself. We all want that. However, I'm going to say it again, all money ain't good money. Make the money, don't let it make you. So I do, I do understand the dilemma that she had, because as a gay person, I'm like, yay, you said no. But then as a black person, I'm like, but you should have said no anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, Really? That shouldn't really have a sway. I mean, I get that your main supporters are gay people, but honey, let's be real. Before anything else, I'm a black person. Before anything else, I'm a black man. So come on now. And maybe I'm reaching. I could be wrong. Please tell me. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. I'm glad she said no, but I don't know. I just feel like that even her letter, it could have been better. It could have been better worded, maybe. It could have been, you just got done doing Broadway. You did The Color Purple. You're doing well, or it looks as if you're doing well. So, even though I've heard many stories of her reputation, I've heard that she has very much an attitude of entitlement. I don't know that to be true because I've never met her. I would love to meet Miss Holliday and sit down and have some Popeyes, honey, and talk this thing out. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. Like I said, to me, it's twofold. You know what I mean? I get that your main audience is the GLBTQIA community. However, you're a black woman. I'm just saying and you know what? And like I said, let me stop bringing race into it because it's not even about race. But just a person who believes in defending the rights of others, the civil rights, the equal rights of other people. You're a woman. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm probably rambling. I'm pretty sure I am. But it just makes me think, you know, come on, anybody that has any common sense or any kind of decency would not perform at his inauguration. Because you have to understand that says a lot about your rep. And this is a lot about what you really believe in. Because basically, here's the thing. I know that we all need to make money. We all want to get paid. But you have to understand, by you performing for a man who basically has alienated an already divided country, you basically are saying, I don't give a fuck. I just want my check. And you're also saying that in some ways you agree with the division and you support it. And yeah. So, like I said, that's just my thoughts on the whole thing. I'm glad she canceled. I'm glad she came to her senses. But I honestly don't think it should have taken her almost getting dragged by the gay community for her to realize that. I don't think you should have taken that. Because it's, like I said, it's a twofold thing. And I think anybody with any kind of common sense would have been like, well, no, I don't, with the way things are, and I understand that she wanted to use her voice and she wanted to, hopefully bring some healing through song, to the inauguration. And I applaud her for that. But you know how certain people, and I will not name names, certain people feel about you, not only as a woman, but just for being. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with her. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the whole Jennifer Holliday fiasco? What do you think? Leave me your comments. I really want to know because, like I said, I might be reaching in this. But leave me your comments. Let me know what you think. And I just wanted to pop on and talk about that and express my thoughts on the situation. But, Ms. Holliday, if you ever see this video, which I doubt you will, but if you ever see it, I'm glad you canceled. I'm glad that you said no. But at the same time, I think it should have taken more than the backlash from a community that, has always supported you because the black community supports you too. Trust me. And we love you. We love your voice. So I know that wasn't your intention. I hope that wasn't your intention to alienate us. But, that's the way it came off. At least to me. So let me know your thoughts on the situation. Leave your comments below. I do read them and I do respond to some of them. So keep it civil, keep it cute, and I will talk with you guys later. It has been me, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I'll see you guys soon. Talk to you later.